the judgment written.
To execute upon them the judgment written. If the judgment is written is for them to die, then that's what's going to happen. And we know the judgment of them is to go into slavery, man. A lot of them going to die, but those main top ones, we're going to put them in slavery. We're going to let them work, man. Because these dudes have never had to work a day in their life. Hey, Esau is basically his own people. His own fucking people, man, are here homeless. He don't give a shit about his own race of people. They homeless. Right? They really are, man. So, hey, man, it's gonna be a beautiful day when the Lord destroy this place, man, and put everything back in order. When we're gonna be able to breathe clean air again, drink clean water, enjoy the fruits. It tell you, I think in the book of Numbers, I want to say it was in Numbers where it talked. Two men had to carry. It took 2 men to carry 1 bushel of grapes. You go in the store now and pick a bushel of grapes up with 2 fingers, swing it around. Back in the ancient days, it took 2 men, and men were big men back then, to carry 1 bushel of grapes, man. You know. So we look forward to that day, man. And we see things of that day happening now with these storms coming through. Hey, man, these storms are coming through, leaving people homeless, and it's killing people. You know? Go back to Genesis. I'm gonna read Jeremiah again. That spirit went. I'm gonna read Jeremiah 10:2 again. Jeremiah 10:2. It says, "Thus said the Lord Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven." Right? So it says, "Be not dismayed at them signs of heaven." It's these unusual, what you call phenomenons. When you look at that word phenomenon, inside that word phenomenon is the word omen, right? And we know what an omen is, right? Like eclipses, like comets, those are these signs of heaven, man. These meteorites, which are portend extraordinary events. When I say portend, I mean a warning, a foreshadow, a prophecy or signal. When you see the word portend, P-O-R-T-E-N, right? These are portend extraordinary events, man. Warnings. When you see comets, when you see eclipses, full eclipses, comets, meteorites, and we've been hearing about these things since we were kids, man. These things have been warnings, and we know that now as we come up, the Lord has showed us these prophecies, and He showed us the doctrine. We know that these are signs, man. Now read Genesis 1 and 14.
This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 14. And God said, let there be light in the firmament of the heavens to divide the day from the night.
He said, let there be lights in the heavens of the firmament, which is the sky, to divide the what?
Heaven to divide the day from the night.
To divide the day from the night. That's when you see the sun, you got the moon and the stars. These are the lights that are dividing the day and the night, and between the night. These are signs in heaven. But those are different from the signs in Jeremiah, because these signs are phenomenons, which are the eclipses, the meteorites, the comets. These are the signs He said, be not dismayed at. But what do people do? Oh, eclipse is coming. They run, they buy these fucking shades, and they want to all go to these places and put glasses on and look at this shit. And ooh and ah. But the scriptures say, be not dismayed at.
And I was in Oregon, you know? And I left. Mm-hmm. I was there where all the people were coming to. I got out of there. I knew people were coming.
Probably a good thing.
I think it was.
You know what I'm saying? He said, don't be dismayed. Don't be dismayed like the heathen, man. You know, they see a chariot come through the atmosphere, look like a falling star. They be ooh ah and doing wishes and shit. Trying to wish black magic. Yeah, worshiping and shit. You know? Hey man, scriptures is cold, man. We gonna follow these scriptures, man, as we've been taught, and we gonna prophesy, man. Because America is getting ready. This place is getting ready to go out, man. It's full, man. The wickedness is full. It's overflowing. It runneth over.
It ain't looking good.
Like a wine press. When you have a wine press, when those grapes are all the way at the top, what happens? The blood of the grapes spill out the side. America it's that wine press, man. It's full of wickedness, man. And it's ready to explode, man. And it's gonna explode with thermonuclear destruction, man. That's why we tell our people it's time for our people to come back to the Heavenly Father and the Son and have faith and obey these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Because like the scriptures say, hey, when it's time for the Lord to rebuke, He's gonna rebuke with flames of fire, man. He's not gonna be out here talking like we are right now.
Be an action.
It's gonna be Action Jackson, baby. It's gonna be a lot of death, man. Give me Psalms 11 and 6, Baba Kasha. Hey man, these people are comfortable, man. They comfortable. And they see what's going on. They can see what's going on around the Caribbean. All these big hurricanes coming, people losing everything, and they still come.
Not a care in the world.
Not a care in the world, man. They just sitting around. You know?
11 and 6. This is Psalms chapter 11, verse 6. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares.
He shall rain what?
Snares.
Traps. Snares and traps. Go ahead.
Fire and brimstone.
Fire and brimstone. Blazing coals of sulfur. He did that in Sodom and Gomorrah. He rained that fire and brimstone in Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Go ahead.
And horrible tempest.
And horrible tempest. Go ahead.
This shall be the portion of their cup.
It's going to be the punishment of the wicked. A strong scorching wind. Right? This is going to be their lot, man. You know? Read it again.
This is Psalms chapter 11, verse 6.
Psalms 11 and 6. Go ahead.
Upon the wicked he shall rain snares.
He shall rain snares. So the Lord is a righteous judge, man. Whatever he want to do, what can you say about it? You are the clay and he is the potter. How the clay gonna tell the potter how to form it? You say that in Romans the 9th chapter. The Lord he rules everything, man. Go ahead.
Fire and brimstone.
So when he gonna punish you, the punishment is gonna be inevitable, man. Meaning what? It's gonna be certain to happen. It's gonna be unavoidable. You're not gonna be able to escape the judgment of the Lord. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And it's gonna be very terrible also, man, in that day, man. Read.
And in horrible tempest.
In horrible tempest, man. Those are horrible storms. Harvey, Irma, 180-mile-an-hour wind. That's a horrible tempest, man. That's scary, man. For people who are in it. You know? Go ahead.
This shall be the portion of their cup.
It's going to be their lot. If it is your lot to die in a storm, it's going to be your lot. If it's your lot, give me Psalm 75 and 8. If it's your lot to die in martial law, for troops to come bust your door down and drag you out and shoot you and vindicate you on the spot, that's your lot. If it's your lot to be eaten by dogs, like Jezebel was in the scriptures, that's your lot. If it's your lot to die of a disease, right? A skin-eating disease, a flesh-eating disease, which we have out here. Yeah. They have them in the CDC. If people have them, they call them zombies. Then that's your lot, man. Your lot is what you were put here to do. We pray to the Heavenly Father that our lot is to what? Make it out of here. We come out here and do what he just told us to do, prophesy against the kingdom of war and the evil of pestilence, and that's what we're doing. And we hope that our lot is to what? Be beamed up out of here, raised up without any harm done. And get new bodies and come back as Superman. Like super terrestrial beings, man. Go ahead.
This is Psalm chapter 75, verse 8. Mm-hmm. For in the hand of the Lord there's a cup.
For in the hand of the Lord there's a cup, right? Go ahead.
And the wine is red.
And the wine is red. And this cup is what? It's his fury. right? Everything is in this cup. Fury, anger, indignation, slavery is in this cup. Go ahead.
It is full of mixture.
It's full of mixture, right? So when you go ahead, read, keep reading.
And he poureth out of the same.
He poured out of the same. He gonna pour it out, right, without it being mixed. So when you have a strong drink, what do to dilute it so it's not too strong? You add a mixture. But he said this cup right here is gonna be without mixture, which is the thermonuclear missiles. These thermonuclear missiles are not gonna be watered down. These guys have been creating these missiles for years, man, and they're gonna use it. Plutonium and what they call it, U-235, rich uranium. These dudes got these missiles, man, that can stretch out and go from one end of the earth to the other in 28 minutes, man. And they got the right people in office right now to do it. We know we got a fool in office, and North Korea got a damn fool in their office. They got the right people in there to fucking do this shit, man. They got the right ones in there. See how everybody walking around all chilling. Hey, get ready for the game tomorrow. And you can have that little girl come on CNN and be like, they just fired a missile. And that shit'll be over in 28 minutes. What are you gonna do? Try to get some pussy?
It's gonna take an hour for him to...
Exactly. And the scripture said in 1 hour it'll be laid flat. You can't do nothing. And you know the scripture say, the wicked, the Lord reserved what? The ungodly, it's a day reserved for them. So that's gonna be the day when the Lord vindicates these fucking people, man.